could that secret be? If only there was some way to find out.
Detective Gumshoe, tell us more about Mr. Shane Bluebard. That's Kane Bullard, not Shane Bluebard, pal.
Well, at least you didn't go for blue ball. Hello everyone and welcome back to 4 Pixels. Coco is here with Ray and Keating, and we are continuing Ace Attorney, Trials and Tribulations.
Oh, hell yeah. Now, if this little love fest is over, maybe we can start investigating. What happened?
Detective Gumshoe, tell us what you know about the murder. Okay, but the thing is, I'm really not supposed to. Hey, come on, what about how we put our hearts into our work? Things are really working against us right now and we need help. Okay, I'll tell you. Just don't cry. Just don't start crying on me, okay, pal? Okay, I won't cry on you, pal. The victim's name is Kane Bullard. He was the CEO of KB Security and a pretty big fella in his own right.
This portrait seems like a lot more human. I don't know, like,
Yeah.
there's something weird about it. Like, there's always a bit of that anime flair to most of the characters, but this guy's a little more.
Yeah, he's a little more realistic looking.
That's how I feel about all of the, victim portraits. His corpse was discovered at 9 o'clock this morning.
Looking extra human.
His estimated time of death was 1 o'clock in the morning on October 12th. Cause of death was blunt force trauma to the head, probably an object in this room.
It happened at exactly the same time that Mask to Mask was stealing the urn, huh? Let me just put this autopsy report.
So why did it take almost an entire day to discover the body? There's a good explanation for that one. Bullard's body was stashed away inside the safe.
Safe? Well, it is pretty big.
Nobody had heard from him, and when they opened the safe this morning, out he came.
Oh, so the body fell out. That white string must be the shape from when he fell out.
I think we still need some information about Mr. Billiard.
Maybe you could start by getting the man's name right.
So, what happened to Mask? He's at the detention center screaming like a madman. Investigate me again, he keeps yelling.
No. I didn't mean him. He's not the real thief anyway, right?
Oh, you mean that detective Atme? Oh, that was great. That guy got what he deserved. Now that's the detective I know and love. Think about it. Atme was always around when a calling card showed up. But he always mysteriously disappeared when the heists took place. I was hiding at the crime scene. Yeah, right. That's the lamest thing I've ever heard. That's how you just knew he was the thief.
That would explain how he was able to retrieve the stolen item he keeps bragging about.
Yeah, he just did that to make himself look like a great detective, that's all. But there's this one thing that I can't figure out about his first heist.
His first heist?
Yeah, the Tear of Emanon case. There was a witness on that one. A witness? Here, I saved the newspaper clipping. Since the thief is already under arrest, you guys can keep it.
Huh.
Hey, this guard here. Haven't I seen him somewhere before?
It's pretty small, so it's kind of hard to see, but now that she mentions it... Huh.
Ah.
Ooh, that prosecutor, I really don't like that guy.
You and me both, Maya.
The way he used our own evidence to do that to Mr. Delight. Yeah, I think he did it that way just because he knew it'd hurt more. That's what my gut tells me anyway.
So who is that Java-addicted masked maniac anyway?
Prosecutor Godot? He's quite the enigma, huh? The thing is, pal, I never even heard of the guy before. He just showed up one day at the prosecutor's office. Came out of nowhere.
That's right, he said this was his first case as a prosecutor.
And it's true, according to the records anyway. But no way he's an amateur. He's an iceman in court. A maverick that give me goosebumps. Give me what?
I think he's missing an S there.
Yeah. Goosebumps? You? Yeah. I knew something was off about him, so I asked around.
Especially when that theme song played.
Nobody would talk to me. They all just turned the other way. Poor Detective Gumshoe. I had no idea you were so unpopular. No, that's not what I meant.
That Godot guy acts like he knows me and has a grudge against me. I get the feeling he's hiding some kind of dark secret. But what could that secret be? If only there was some way to find out.
Detective Gumshoe, tell us more about Mr. Shane Bluebard. That's Kane Bullard, not Shane Bluebard, pal.
Well, at least you didn't go for blue ball.
Oh yeah, the victim in this case just doesn't make much of an impression on me.
Well, you were the victim up until Mr. Bullard was found dead.
Yeah, and his body wasn't discovered until this morning.
Anyway, we don't have enough information yet. Can you help us out?
Sorry, I'm actually a little confused myself. For some reason, I'm just babbling like an idiot right now. Oh, blabbing like an idiot right now. Okay, Nick, this is our chance to get more info about the victim, so hurry up and ask.
Can you tell us some more about Mr. Bullard?
He was the CEO of KB Security, right? What kind of company is it anyway? Gosh. Well, the company basically sends security teams out to buildings to guard them. Mr. Bullard must have had the chance to learn a lot of secrets doing this kind of work.
Oh? And?
And I don't know how to put this, but the guy was kind of a money grubber. Really? Me too! I just love money, I can't ever get enough.
You and me both, Maya.
Please stop leaning in towards me like that. You aren't getting to my wallet.
Anyway, it looks like he did some pretty That's some shitty.
I could tell that's what went through your mind.
It looks like he did some pretty shitty stuff to earn his millions. Oh, so that's my problem. I just need to be shittier.
Let me go already.
Apparently, he was involved in selling trade secrets between rival companies. Oh, that's pretty dirty and underhanded. Yeah. Oh, KB Security used to head security operations against Mask to Mask. What? Really? Yeah, and after screwing up so many times, the company's reputation really took a nosedive.
So it really was Bullard who sent Ron the blackmail letter, huh?
We got everything we can in here. Nope, not yet. Alrighty.
Yo, think about it. A dead guy was laying in here all night. Yeah. Oh, by the way, don't bother asking about fingerprints. There were none.
Well, somebody opened this safe on the night of the crime, right?
Yeah, then so?
Well, if Mr. Bullard's body was hidden in here, it must mean that it was opened by either the killer or the victim, right?
Yeah, I guess so. I got some bad news for you, pal. Are you ready?
Okay, shoot.
Opening this baby is no piece of cake. There are only a few people who know how to open this safe, pal.
Yeah, and?
Everyone that knows how to open this safe had airtight alibis. I checked. Everyone except one, that is.
I'm almost afraid to ask.
Former security chief, Ron DeLight. Security chief?
Whoa.
What? Ron DeLight? He was a security chief?
Ron? So he knew how to open the safe, huh?
Yeah. Sorry for raining on your parade there, pal. This rope. You think it fell out of the safe when it was opened?
I don't think so.
So you mean...
Yeah, I think the string shows where and how the corpse was lying.
You mean... The victim... He was killed by being crushed by the safe door?
She can't be serious, can she? Check out this big, thick binder here. It's dummy thick.
Leave the heavy lifting to me, Nick.
Reading a file isn't exactly back-breaking work, just a little hard on the eyes. Ah!
What did you find out, Nick?
This file, it's not about any sort of security operations or anything. This huge file is all about Mask to Mask. It's filled with info on him.
What? What kind of info?
It's filled with incredibly detailed information about his methods at the crime scenes.
Hey, Nick, look at the last page. It's a... Oh, sorry.
It's a list. Let's see. Tear of Emanon. $100,000. This looks like a list of all the treasures that Mask to Mask stole.
So then, $100,000 is the value of the stolen item?
I don't know. That number sounds kind of low to me.
I'm actually just thinking the same.
Yeah. I think I'd better secretly make a copy of this list.
Right in front of Gumshoe, secretly.
Maya, go distract Gumshoe.
While I run down to the Xerox machine.
Well, this must be the CEO's desk. It's a lot simpler than I would have thought.
Hey, that looks like a super soft chair. Let me try it out just for a second. Ooh, nice. I feel just like a CEO. Hey, you! Whip me up a cup of some really expensive import tea and some scones. Move it. Ah, this is the life. The victim sat in that chair just before he was brutally killed, you know.
That reminds me when I went to a trip to Gettysburg, a school trip, and anytime that Ario would like rest against a tree or sit down, Gabby was like, someone probably died there.
I mean, somebody died there just about everywhere.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a button here. Let's see. Beep, beep, beep. Hey, cut that out. Don't press that. Haha, that was pretty funny. I never knew Detective Gumshoe could jump in
Detective Jumpshoe. What is that button anyway?
It's an emergency buzzer. It says right there on the panel.
I can't read Japanese. This is America.
Oops, you're right. It's written right there. Nick, how many times have I told you to read the instructions first? This alarm's connected to the basement guard room. It's used to summon security up here.
Really? Then it's possible on the night of the crime.
Oh, so when the CEO was attacked, do you think that maybe he pressed the buzzer? Yeah, I thought about that, so I asked around down there. But they said that the buzzer never went off that night. Also, we couldn't find any fingerprints on the buzzer. Mr. Bullard, the victim, wasn't wearing any gloves, by the way, just so you know.
I think we'd better go and talk to that guard about this emergency buzzer. We just peel it off the wall, go and ask somebody about this.
My pocket.
Next to my cookie.
October 13th, KB Security Guard Office.
That jacket.
What about it?
Wow, this is really something else. You'll see.
For a security guard office, it sure doesn't feel very secure.
KB security guard. Oh, I just remembered Larry.
Oh, what is that, Larry's coat?
Hey, Nick, what's up?
Oh, so he is here.
Yo, how's it hanging, dude? You got my sweet little Maya with you, too.
Hi, Larry!
Here I was, working my fingers to the bone. And in walks an angel! I've got no problems with daytime date, it's all good!
No, that's not what we're here for. We're investigating the Bullard murder case.
Huh? Oh yeah, that's right, someone died. You're a lawyer, aren't you?
He's so hopelessly clueless.
Well, if it's about the murder case, boy, have I got some good info for you.
Really? What is it?
Well, I don't mind sharing with my sweet little Maya. But Nick here is a different story.
But Larry, I thought you two were school buddies.
That was then, and this is now.
Wow. Wow. Wow.
Wow.
So what's this good info you were talking about, Larry?
Hey, I'm a guard, a pro! I can't just give away information for free.
He wants a bribe? I thought professionals were more, I don't know, honest? Can you talk to him, Maya?
Larry, tell us already. What's the good info?
Hey, I like that! This kitten has some claws! Okay, you really want to know?
Yes, so tell me.
Okay, so the thing is, Ron DeLite was an employee here. And naturally, since I'm a pro, I looked into his background. Follow me?
Yes, you're a pro. I follow you. Go on.
Well, 1 year ago, Ron DeLite was fired. And there was no warning at all. It just happened all of a sudden. I know this is a small company, but I think that was pretty awful.
I guess he must have done something bad to have gotten fired like that.
Like maybe skipping out of work to go pick up hot chicks or something.
No, that's just you.
Hot married chicks.
Yup. So, what's it like to be a part-time security guard?
Let me tell you, it's tough. Well, you know me. I get by alright, I guess. First, I have to keep my eyes on those monitors all the time.
Monitors?
There are security cameras set in each room around the building. It's really hard. Sometimes I feel like my eyes are gonna fall out.
No.
And if I see something suspicious, I have to contact one of the teams.
What teams?
The security teams for this company. They're supposedly the best in the business. But I'm no amateur either, so if it's something small, I don't bother calling them.
So in other words, you basically watch TV screens all day long. You were in this office when the murder took place, weren't you?
Why do you say that? This is just a part-time job for me, and I can't operate the equipment, and I'm dumb.
Even if it is part-time and you are dumb, you're still in charge of security here!
Hey, give me a break! Don't trying to pin the whole thing on me. That's not fair, Nick.
Huh?
I don't think you can expect someone like him to take any responsibility.
Anyway, the point is, you were here that night, right?
Oh.
Oh no, I knew something smelled bad and it was the butts after all!
Well, it's like I always say, that was then and this is now, okay?
Looks like I'm gonna have to break his psych lock after all! Or psyche lock. Looks like I'll have to break you, Larry.
Just try, bitch.
I will break you with the dragon sword. On the night of the crime, were you working hard like you were supposed to?
What? Of course I was! Why wouldn't I have been?
But didn't you sneak out of work just yesterday to go see Miss Delight?
But that and this is that was that and this is this.
Is there any chance that you snuck out of work last night too?
Never! I didn't sneak out. I tell you what, I'll even bet you $1.
$1? Wow, now that's confidence!
What's with that drenched in the rain puppy look on your face? Do you have evidence that I left my position, or are you just pulling my chain?
The evidence that Larry was not manning his station when the murder happened is... this wallet. You know about this, right?
I've never seen it before.
Liar! You hand-delivered this wallet to Miss Delight just yesterday!
Give me a break. You can't expect me to remember every little thing that happens.
Well, I do expect you to remember something that happened just yesterday! What time was it when you found this wallet?
I guess it was around 1 in the morning on the first floor of our company building. 1 o'clock in the morning?
That's right. In other words, Larry, at the time of the murder, you were away from the security guard office!
Ah! Yeah, but there's something you didn't think about.
What's that?
My shift that day didn't start until 10 p.m. The murderer might have snuck in before then.
What do you mean by that?
If the murderer had snuck in before 10 p.m., then it wasn't my fault. It was the fault of the guy whose shift was before mine.
Why do I have the feeling that he still doesn't get the seriousness of this? Listen up, Larry. We know beyond a shadow of doubt that the killer snuck in to the CEO's office after 10 p.m. during your shift. Larry, when you use this keycard, does it leave a record?
Yeah, it does. But I can't show the record to just anyone, you know.
That keycard data was already made public in the trial today.
What? I didn't know that. Any kind of request for info like that is supposed to go through me.
Boy, does that sound a bit arrogant coming from a part-time guard. Anyway, according to the data, the door to the CEO's office was opened with this card. Furthermore, it was most definitely used at 1 a.m., the time of the murder!
No way.
Yes, someone used this to get into the CEO's office. That happened at 1 a.m. on the night of the crime, right in the middle of your shift! Larry, you can't duck your responsibility this time.
Oh no!
That's right, Larry. I've broken you.
No. Oh, I knew it. It's all my fault. It's my fault that the boss was killed. My fault.
Larry.
There was nothing I could do. I have important issues to deal with too, man.
What happened that night anyway?
My Donna happened.
Huh? You're Donna.
I got a bad feeling about this.
Yeah, my Donna called and said I have to talk to you right away. So I went to see her and he was standing right there next to her.
Who was?
Her new boyfriend! It was like some horrible joke. Before I knew what was going on, the guy socked me right in the kisser. Normally I'm the one that does the punching, isn't that right, Maya?
Yeah.
So is that why you left the security guard office?
I'm sorry. It's all my fault. How can I ever make it up, Nick? What can I do? What?
He's curled up on the floor crying like a baby.
Oh boy. Oh.
Is there anything I can do? Anything, just name it. I'll do whatever I have to make up for it. I swear I will.
Larry.
Hey Nick, as long as he's offering, why don't you show him the evidence we've got?
She's right. Maybe we'll get at least one bit of useful information from him.
I was so bad at this game that anytime any character was like, why don't you show the evidence for that? I'm like, why don't you show it? You know what it is.
It's like, yes, I've got the exact right piece of evidence for this. Right?
As the player
20
panicking.
presentations later.
Yeah. It's here? No, here. No, just pulling random items out of your pocket. The buzzer in the CEO's office is directly connected to this room, right?
That's right. Just like my heart is connected to yours, Maya.
Oh, come on, Larry.
Huh?
Go ahead, Maya. Press the buzzer in your heart. I promise I'll come running to your rescue like the professional guard I am.
Wow. That was pretty good.
She says, like, frantically eyeing Phoenix, desperately asking him for help. Thanks, I try.
Do you think you could tell us about the buzzer now?
Yes, please tell us.
Okay, I guess so. Prepare to be wowed.
Wow.
Wow.
I accidentally pressed the buzzer earlier.
Yeah, I heard it. So that was you, huh?
You're a security guard, aren't you? Why didn't you come to the CEO's office?
Yeah, what the heck?
Well, this is the 3rd floor of the basement. The CEO's office on the 1st floor. That would take effort. I thought it would be a good idea to adopt a wait-and-see approach.
Wow. I have been wowed.
Hey, he did say he would wow us. Plus, there's a police detective here, right? I just didn't think it was necessary.
It's as if he's trying to win an award for the laziest person on the planet.
Let's get back to talking about the night of the murder, okay? Is it true that the buzzer didn't go off that night?
There must be a record, right? You must have had a look at it, right?
Of course I did. And I couldn't possibly have made a mistake either.
Do you think you could take just one more look for me? Pretty please?
Oh, okay. I just can't say no to you, Maya.
What do you think, Nick?
He's probably right. I don't think even Larry could
Ah!
What is it? What's wrong?
I made a mistake!
make...
Huh? But how?
It can't be. It's impossible!
Okay, enough already. What about the records?
At night, it went off just once in the morning. At around 1 a.m.
1 a.m.? That's when the murder happened.
Really? Are you serious? That's terrible. It can't be.
Oh, Larry.
Oh,
Larry Butts found guilty of being really bad at his job.
And with that, we will end this episode right here. Thank you guys for joining us, and see you next time.
Will Larry still be sweating? Find out.
Probably.
Yeah, most likely.
The entire room will be flooded. Action. How rude. But what if they attack me and don't care about the pleasant conversation I can carry? Because I cannot carry pleasant conversation. I am a very poor conversationalist. In fact, one of the reasons I'm doing this channel is because I hope I can improve myself. Which may not be really the best way to go about it, considering I'm mostly talking to myself. But it'll do a little something at least, I hope. Part of the reason I am a poor conversationalist is that I don't talk at all. Oh. Damn it. Do I need to make the decision right now? Shoot. What's mercy? Oh. Well, that was simple.